Alpha Andrew Tate exposes slash humiliates Beta xQc and leaves the stream. So apparently xQc and Andrew Tate got into a debate. I'm not really too familiar with xQc. Like, I've heard of him. I haven't really watched any of his videos, but I know, like, isn't he known for kind of being like toxic and like angry and shit, I guess, you know what I mean? But besides that, I really have no pre-background on xQc, so this would be interesting, bro. I would not expected xQc and Andrew Tate to have a debate. So I'm guessing that xQc must have not agreed with a lot of the stuff that Andrew Tate was saying. Which, I mean, we only done one reaction to Andrew Tate so far, and he seemed like a comedian and shit. Not necessarily a comedian, but he was just funny. You know what I mean? So I'm just interested to see this, bro. Let's hop into it. I don't really know what to expect, so let's just get right into it.
You and your woman are asleep in bed upstairs. You hear someone break into the... You and your woman are asleep in bed upstairs. You hear someone break into the house downstairs. Who goes downstairs?
The man.
Nobody.
Tripping. XQ, you tripping. Hold on. XQ, you're not going down there?
Nobody's going down there.
So what if
You
they
just
come
let him-
upstairs?
yeah.
Bro, you gotta protect.
Bro,
Hold
I'll
up,
keep it
bro.
a buck 50
Protect,
real quick.
protect.
Real quick. I'll keep it a buck 50.
No,
this
no,
one
no.
time.
My job is to survive, not protect. My job is to survive. And sometimes that means the guy go down there, the guy's a gun. It
What if
doesn't
you're-
matter.
That's
what
not
the
very
fuck I do.
courageous of you, bro.
We are both going down by doing the
What?
smart thing, the analytical thing, the strategic thing. We can both survive. If I go down, not only am I jeopardizing myself, I am jeopardizing both of us by not being smart and a leader in that regard. We are even more in danger if I go down than if I not go
but
down.
you're hiding.
That
Though.
shit
You're
makes no
hiding.
sense, bro.
So
Like, you gotta try to protect your girl.
what?
Why is that crazy?
Bro, there's no way he's serious. I mean, maybe he just grew up in a different environment, right? But like, if that shit, bro, I remember any time there was a noise or some shit, you know, my dad always went to go check that shit out, bro. Me and my mom, we would stay back, we would go through the window and shit. But anytime we heard a noise or, you know what I mean, some creepy shit, it would always be my dad to go out and check that shit, bro. So to me, that's normal. It's be the man who goes out or goes down there in case you hear footsteps and shit, bro. The guy is supposed to go down there from where, in my opinion. But I mean, I'm not gonna disagree with him, bro. You know, the way he grew up, probably he wasn't like that. So I mean, I'm just not the type of to disagree or like try to change your mind and shit, bro. Because I think everything is based on what you experience, growing up and shit like that. So it is what it is.
You are losing.
But that's crazy to
you
me.
live in America, right? No, you're losing your mind. Okay, my job
If
is
someone
not
breaks
to
into my house,
protect.
I'm
my
meeting
job
them.
is
I'm
to
meeting them down there.
survive.
Yeah,
Is that Los
but
Polos?
so in the scenario we're
Bro,
describing,
Los
you're
Polos,
upstairs,
oh,
you hear
shit.
someone break in. Your girl
Go back.
turns to you and goes, "Someone's in the house. Someone's in the house." One of you has to go downstairs.
Why?
Is it,
Why did you go downstairs? Why have to go there?
is
Why?
it you or
Why do you?
So knowing just off this 1 minute and 30 seconds into the video, bro, from what xQc is saying, I know for a fact they're not gonna agree on anything, bro. Because Andrew's view on life is like very masculine, right? And xQc seems to be the opposite. So just based on this interaction, I can tell they're not gonna agree on damn near anything.
have to go down there? Why?
if you don't believe you have any kind of intrinsic masculine duty to at
What I
least
just
attempt
said.
to protect your female, then that explains why we disagree on every single point.
Yes,
Because-
not.
What did I
I'm
just
gonna
say,
give you
bro?
for that.
God
I
damn.
even have a even higher duty to not protect her, to not even protect myself. I have a duty
Woman.
to fucking survive.
Someone broke into-
Surviving in that scenario means if
Let me
somebody
tell you-
breaks into the house, he's okay. Listen, Andrew. If somebody breaks into the house, he is more likely than not likely to have a certain tool to get in or a weapon. If I do
Sure.
not possess that weapon, right, I am not going down there with bare hands. There,
You can have
because we will both die.
You can have a weapon. I'm not saying you don't have a weapon. I'm saying
Another all, and then you break it down. Another fucking argument like that, bro. You need
What?
to stop doing that.
I was assuming you had a bat.
Bro,
I
what the
was
fuck
assuming
is
you had a
XQC
bat
on,
down.
bro?
I don't
I
know.
think I
You
need
need
to
to
mediate
stop
this.
doing that shit again. Start with a blanket
I need to
argument
mediate.
and then
I've been
breaking it
quiet.
down. You gotta stop doing that.
You're making
Bro, I'm so confused on what the fuck is going on. He said his role is to survive, or his job is to survive, right? In order to survive, you have to protect yourself. So, like, that just contradicts yourself too, bro. He's saying he doesn't have to protect himself, so he has to survive. How are you going to survive without protecting yourself?
Very simple questions complicated. Let me change the question.
Again, twice.
You're upstairs. No, it's not. I'm changing the question because your answers are stupid. So I'm doing
Bro.
Your answers are stupid, bro, because everyone
They're
knows that you have a duty
stupid.
to protect your woman, and you're pretending you don't.
I don't agree. I don't, not even a little bit, bro.
Well, then perhaps you are a coward.
There's
Let
no
me give you
point
the
in
last
them
chance.
debating this shit, bro.
I survived.
No, hold on, guys. Listen. This is crazy to me because it's both going over both of your comments are going over each other's heads.
What the fuck is this?
Listen, your tactic. Listen, both of you have the same instinct as a male.
I don't know who this is.
Okay, your tactics are different. Do you understand? You're both agreeing with each other. You're just arguing whose tactic is better, which is irrelevant to the argument. Both of you have the instinct to protect your woman, and the woman has the instinct to protect the man.
xQc
Your
said he
tactics are just
doesn't.
different. Yours is to go downstairs and to manhandle the dude. xQc's is more tactical in the sense what she wants to.
But the guy has a
hide.
gun. The guy's a gun.
I know it's not wrong. It's not bad. What you're saying is fine.
Then what?
Both of
The guy
you
has a gun,
agree.
and then what?
The instinct is to survive and protect.
No one said the guy has a gun.
Yeah, nobody said that shit.
You are right.
So now the guy doesn't have a gun.
Point I'm trying to make is that if somebody in this hypothetical, if somebody has to deal with the threat and engage, if someone did, between you and your female partner, who would be the person who decides to deal with the threat? You or the girl?
I think that's irrelevant.
Yeah, it's really whoever can have the best outcome of fixing that with it can be even both at the same time. Maybe a cooperation.
Irrelevant. Who?
What if
I get what
have
he's
a
trying
gun,
to say.
I go to the back and I make her and I'll go open the door and I blast them. Now we both.
Good. So you went. Good. Fine. That answers the question. I'm not.
Okay, okay.
I'm just trying to add.
Actually reverse. Actually, I'm pretty bad at shooting. Let's say I open the door. Then she shot. Am I still the man?
I'm trying to make you guys understand.
Well, no. I'm trying to make you understand. Am I still good now that I opened the door and then she shot, or is that not good enough?
That's fine, but that's not the scenario I described. The scenario I'm describing are the fact that when push comes to shove, and we end up in unfortunate situations, a man has a duty to protect his female. That's intrinsic. That's evolutionary. That's something we were hardwired with. It's something that society has always built into men until recent times. What you're saying now may be fine. If 30 years ago a dude said, I won't go downstairs and I'll tell my woman we're just both going to hide here together, he would have been mocked forever. That's insanity. Somebody has to engage, and it's the man's job.
How old is
the men
xQc?
stay on the Titanic. The men
He
go
doesn't
to
look
fight.
that young.
That's a man's imperative. And I don't care. Doesn't matter that I can fight. If I'm outnumbered 10-1 and they have machetes and I'm going to lose, fine. No one's going to rape my chick without me trying. That is my masculine imperative and my duty as a man. The point I'm trying to make is, so let me change the scenario. You're upstairs. You have an AR-15. 3 unarmed men break in. Between you and the chick, one of you has to take the gun and go down there and deal with all 3 of them.
Okay, so this is a
She's
different
scared.
scenario now.
I'm
Let's
scared.
see.
I'm
I'm interested to see what he says for this scenario, bro.
Go shoot him. Go shoot him. Are you going to go? Or
Why is she scared? And you're not. Why only can she be scared? If she has better training than I do, if she's better shooter than I am, she's taking a gun, bro.
Bro, oh my god, this shit is. I get what xQc is trying to do, but it's fucking stupid, bro. It's like he's trying to create exceptions for scenarios, like basic general, right? You and your girl. This shit happens. You and your girl, bro. Just answer that fucking question. Why are you trying to create a scenario? Oh, if she's better trained than me, then no. You and your girl, the type of girls you date, I doubt he's gonna fucking train a girl who's trained to fucking shoot and shit. You know what I mean? So it's a general question. You and your girl. Don't try to fucking create a scenario where, oh, maybe she's a better shooter, because that's just unlikely, bro. I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm saying it's unlikely in his case.
What?
You're in my brain. Am I talking Chinese?
Bro, if she is a better shooter, she's taking a gun.
You're gonna
Oh my
send
God.
your girl downstairs. I don't know, bro.
If she's a better shooter, you're damn right she's going there. Of course.
But how do you know she's a better shooter if you guys have never, like, let's say she never shot a gun before and you never
If
shot a gun before?
you have an R-15, you need to have the training that comes with it. Yes, you do have training. If you're Lions, yeah. You probably had the training before it. Yes.
Okay, well then, So what we've learned from me asking this question is that you, and this is not an insult, I think you'd agree with me saying this, you have no intrinsic desire, no intrinsic duty or intrinsic innate responsibility to protect your female in any regard.
Oh my
You
God,
don't-
guys,
you don't-
I'm gonna interrupt. Can I please
shut the
interrupt real
fuck
quick?
up.
I'm gonna
Let him
interject,
finish.
Okay. Once again, you both agree. Okay, you're arguing.
They're not
just to
agreeing
argue
on
because you're not
shit.
hearing each other. Okay, listen. XQC, what Tate is saying about instinct for males is correct. Our instinct to protect will kick in 100%. Now, the next following step, okay,
Is the technique. What does that mean?
technique, right?
Yes.
It's technique.
Yes.
XQC is being rational about it. So if you
On that part, yeah, they're agreeing, but X already said earlier that his job isn't to protect the female, bro. His job is to survive for himself. So he already established that from the beginning. So the whole point I think that they're debating on is on his instinct to protect, which he said he doesn't have. So they're not agreeing on that shit.
to word it correctly to fit your narrative, Tate, what we would do here is, as a man, XQC would take leadership of the situation and say, okay, I know you are a better shooter than I am. You practice 600 hours a week. I do not. Here's the gun. You are better
Again,
than
another
that
fucking
takes
unrealistic
confidence. Your outlook, Los Pollos, is
exception.
insecure. If she has more gun training, if she has
And
more
you
gun
would die.
training and
You-
she's confident, you make the leadership decision. That's your instinct. Make leadership decision.
No, but
It's not
Train,
to go
how do you know
and
she has
force
more?
What the
How do you-
hell are you talking
But Train,
about?
how do you
She's
know?
your girl.
XQC
How do you know she has more gun training?
Downstairs.
This shit is fucking
I would
stupid, bro. I can't be.
armed
Y'all let me know what you guys
gun
think down
Like,
below.
what are you talking
I'm not gonna
about?
argue with you guys. I just want to know
I
your guys'
wanna
opinion, bro.
protect my girl,
I don't give a
bro.
shit.
Bro,
Like about trying to change your mind or trying to make you agree. That doesn't matter at the end of the
You're gonna
day.
say I'm insecure because I would
Oh
protect
my
my
God.
girl,
This is crazy. What Tate is saying is okay.
imagine-
What he's
Trent,
saying is okay. What X is
Trent.
saying is okay. They're both right. They're both right.
Trent,
Yeah, there
Tate
is no right or
saying-
wrong. It's just
Imagine-
That's
Low
fine,
opinions.
bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like hanging out with a bunch of testosterone-filled men with small dicks.
See, that's what I'm
listen,
saying.
listen. What Tate is saying is correct. Whose instinct kicks in what's the instinct of a man? To protect your girl, protect
Yes.
your kid, protect your family. Yes, Tate is right. That is there. But what the technique to follow is
It's
the man
irrelevant.
taking leadership to say, okay, I will shoot and I will miss. But my girl, if she is willing, if she is strong, she's going to step up and she has more hours than me and she will hit this guy one shot. Do you understand? If you need me to word it, to massage your ego, Los Pollos, and say, okay, I took leadership and I demanded this and she's my frontline
That shit's just
soldier,
funny,
I
dude.
can word it that way for
Do you
your
know
soft
why?
ego.
Listen. Do you know why?
See, I could agree with that. What I'm trying to say is, in what fucking situation, or how likely is that to happen, bro? They're creating an exception to a general basic scenario, bro. In a normal relationship, the girl is gonna have fucking 600 hours of training to shoot, bro. That shit's just not realistic. So in a basic scenario, I feel like the guy would be more qualified, right, to protect, because, bro, all right, put your mom or your girlfriend in a situation like that, bro, where somebody breaks in and shit. What the fuck are they gonna do, bro? They're gonna panic, they're gonna scream, they're gonna try, escape and shit, or call for help, or call you, bro. The man is supposed to take care of that shit. So, like, I think this shit is stupid, the scenario they're trying to make out of a basic ass simple scenario of what Tate said. Somebody breaks in, who's going down there? Now they're talking about, oh, what if she has 600 hours of target? Like, what the fuck? This shit is so dumb.
I would do it like this because there's a chance, no matter what, going up against someone with a gun that you could die. I don't want her
Rationally,
to die.
if you go
I'll
with no
take the
training, you're
bullet.
dead. You go
I'll
with no
take
training,
the
he has a
bullet.
gun, you're dead.
She can run away.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I'm saying, bro.
Bro.
That's not being insecure. That's being the opposite. That's I'm willing to die for my
There
girl.
is
How
no
is that insecure?
scenario. That's not the scenario.
What do you mean it's
The
not
Oh, X is funny as
scenario
shit.
is-
What
Oh
is
my
up,
God.
John
Oh
Wick?
my
too.
God.
John
Oh my
Wick can
God.
just kill anyone. Like, bro, there's no.
I
fucking
understand his
way,
logic
bro.
though. Actually, I understand what he's trying to, what he's getting
the
across.
fuck?
So basically, X is trying to say, I'm gonna do the smartest decision to keep us both alive. But I mean, I could tell X doesn't have a traditional, like, what's the word? Bring up, I guess. Like growing up, like I don't think he had a masculine father. To say that. You know what I mean? Because if you had a masculine father, bro, you would know that the man is the one that's supposed to take care of all the problems in the family, traditionally, right? So I don't think he had that kind of upbringing. So I understand why he would think the things he does, bro. Because I'm telling you, the things you do, the way you think, is all based upon how you grew up and what you had to deal with and the experience, the stuff you've seen. You know what I mean? So they're completely different people, bro. I don't see the point of debating this shit because none of them are gonna probably see it from their eyes. You know what I mean?
What the hell is this?
Oh my God.
xQc, I've been listening to you spew crazy shit for mad long. I'm saying two things.
Oh my God.
Bros, let me put this again. No disrespect, okay? You're a big dude, right? You're a big dude. You're a big dude. You're a big dude. You get a big dude, right? Right? You have a bigger hitbox.
Calling him fat for no reason.
You're sleeping, and you.
He just said you had a big hitbox, bro. This is a fucking game.
Right. You have a bigger hitbox.
Playing Fortnite.
Okay? You're sleeping, and you.
What the hell is this shit?
Settle down. Okay.
Nah, bro. This shit has just got. What the fuck is he talking about? Bigger hitbox, bro? Like we're playing fucking Apex or Fortnite.
Right. You have a bigger hitbox. Okay. You're sleeping, and you.
What the hell is this shit?
Settle down. Okay.
I'm not insulting him. I'm not insulting him. Like,
You take the shit.
He said you have a bigger hitbox is crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What the
You're
fuck
in
did I
bed.
do?
That's
You're in
wild.
bed, okay, with a skinny police officer, okay, that's been in duty for 20 years and he was to shoot a gun, okay, and then some guy breaks in.
That's a stereotype,
and
bro.
she wakes
Most of
up
the cops
with
I see are fucking
and the dude with
fat,
the big
out of
headbox
shape.
says, "Lady,
Think of Paul Blart.
don't worry, I got this because I'm the man. I take the gun." Bro, people are more of a threat to themselves with a firearm than to others, motherfucker.
Okay, fine.
Okay?
If it's an
then you go.
trained police officer, fine.
Here comes
They can shoot the gun.
Here is the point, guys.
I'm getting hitbox.
Oh,
The hell
what
is this
the
shit?
fuck?
That is
Here
fucking
is the
weird.
point. The point is,
holy shit, man.
here's the point. The question Tate asked was, as a man, what
got way off
happens when
track.
someone breaks in? Yes, as a male, we have the instinct to protect the woman.
Majority
to
of men,
protect
I would agree
our
with
child,
that.
to protect our home. Yes, the instinct is there. He is asking that question, and I am answering yes. As a man, that instinct is there. His headphones are off. He won't hear this, but yes. Now, what we're arguing here are the tactics, which is irrelevant. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Okay, then I agree with Tate. I agree with Tate. Yeah, yes.
Here we go.
I don't know, bro.
Men are more
It sounds like
protective.
there's a lot of.
It is a built instinct, right? It's a little bit in our code. I agree. I guess historically and scientifically, it's on our code to be more defensive. Yes.
I
That's
think
like,
you're all wrong.
What?
Let me tell you why Polo's right.
oh,
You do not send your woman to fight. You have a duty as a man. And to sit here and say the tactics are different, I understand your point, but it's incorrect, and I'll tell you why. When the Titanic was sinking, no one was sitting there going, "Who's a better swimmer, you or me? Who?"
Bro, X looks like the guy like that. If you don't agree with his shit, like he's just so stubborn to be like, no, my way is the only way. You know what I mean? Like my opinion is the right one, and there's no other right opinion, which is fucking stupid, bro. You can never debate with a person like that who's just stubborn on their ideas, bro. You gotta debate with someone who's open-minded. There's no point in debating with someone who doesn't. If you don't agree with their idea, they're just gonna try to say everything they can to just try to get you to agree with them, and they're not gonna be open to, oh shit, hey, he might be right, I might be wrong. You know what I mean? And X just looks at the person to be like that.
Who's better in the cold? Well, you know what, chick? You know what? You're a better swimmer than me. So if I get on the lifeboat because you're a better swimmer, that's bullshit. You're a man and you fucking die. That's the rules. That's the old school duty of masculinity. To sit here and say, well, my chick might be better with an AR. Bullshit.
If all women on the boat and nobody
Bro,
knows how
that's
to drive the boat, the
emotional,
boat will
bro.
sink.
You already lost. If you get emotional, you lost.
Hold
To drive
on.
the boat,
Jesus
they will
Christ.
sink and die.
All of you are so
you
easily
killed
baited.
all of them.
No,
By
stop.
trying to be masculine, they'll die. Congrats.
Well, let me say one thing. Let me answer Tate's question, okay? Let me explain the contextual difference. The Titanic example is completely correct, and you're right, Tate.
I didn't even
In the
fucking hear the
Titanic
Titanic
example,
example, bro.
okay, there is no swimming. Whoever goes in the lifeboat survives. Whoever does not dies. As a man, our duty, yes, everyone, because the water is so fucking freezing, you will die. So whoever's in the boat survives. Okay, that's a fact. You can't deny the fact. It's a fact. So yes, you're right. As a man, we sacrifice as a protective duty, as the rules say, for old time honor. We die, the children and the females survive. You're right. But contextually, in the situation with the gun, do you understand? It isn't a situation of life and death. Yes, you're right. If it is a situation,
but nothing is guaranteed, Train. Nothing's guaranteed. Even if she can shoot better, she shouldn't. You shouldn't send your girl.
Primitive brute. Let me finish, okay?
Oh my God.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
This
Send your
barbaric,
girl.
primitive brute.
Even if she can shoot better, she shouldn't. You shouldn't send your girl.
Primitive brute. Let me finish. Okay?
Bro, they're just on
God.
Lowe's ass,
Go
bro.
ahead, but you're wrong.
They just be
Go
roasting
ahead.
the fuck out of Lowe's.
Dumb. I
That's
refuse
fucking fine.
to believe that being smart enough to own a computer
Holy
in this
shit.
call is that fucking stupid. Okay,
you're-
What the
bro,
fuck
bro.
is this?
Wait, what did he say?
Finish.
Fucking dumb. I refuse.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, but you're wrong. But go
You
ahead.
guys are just
That's
fucking
fine.
dumb. I
That's fucking
refuse
fine.
to believe that being
Holy
smart enough to
shit.
own a computer
Holy
in this
shit.
call is that fucking stupid. Okay,
What the
bro,
fuck
bro,
is this?
Can I finish?
bro.
Yo,
Let's
hang
say-
Can I
on.
say one example real
Let's
quick?
say no. I got an example for you. Okay,
I got
you
one,
have a
though.
gun. The gun is the only way you're gonna survive this. Okay, only way you're gonna survive it. Okay, the magazine is under the bed, and your bed is real, and it's bolted to the ground, right? Do you say, hey girl, get the loader under the bed with your small arm that can go through it and get the mag? Or you say, bro, lady, back up, woman, back up, you're the woman. I got this. And you can't get the loader. It's okay, because at least you're the fucking
X, I got
baller,
one
man.
example.
You
I got-
try hard, but it didn't pan out. It's okay. And
I
you
got one.
both die.
I know.
So
I got one
fucking-
example. I have one. You guys are on.
Again, like what I'm saying, bro, he is creating these fucking unlikely scenarios to a basic scenario, right? It's more common, right, to a guy just break in, and then how do you handle that? And that's a pretty general scenario, right? Pretty relatable. That shit could happen. The fucking scenario of him saying, "Oh, girl, I have 600 hours. Oh, I have a fucking magazine bed under my fucking bed, deep down, whatever the fuck. I can't reach him." Bro, like, he is creating these unlikely scenarios compared to the likely scenario. Like, that shit is fucking stupid.
On a hike. It's you and your girl. A fucking bear comes out of nowhere.
But I could agree, right? If, let's say, in the unlikely fucking scenario that my girlfriend was a fucking Marine or some shit, you know what I mean? Just fucking top of the fucking line when it comes to army, trained to fucking kill and shit like that, then yeah, go ahead, handle this shit. But that shit is unlikely to happen, bro.
I'm gonna listen. We're not escaping this, so I'm gonna say run. I'm gonna jump after the bear and let the bear fucking have its way with me, bro. I'm gonna die.
But see, with Los Polos, bro, Los Polos might be doing that shit for a side chick, bro, or for a girl who's playing him. You know what I mean? I'm not doing none of that shit unless it's for my wife. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that's important too. X might be saying, "Oh, this is just my girlfriend. You know, it's whatever." Tate, no, this is for my girl, and this is for my girl. You know what I mean? Like. And then Los might be like, "Oh, shit might be," he might be doing this shit for a side chick, bro. Fuck no, I will not do that shit. I ain't for a girlfriend, bro. It has to be wife.
Live. That's
Correct.
what I'm gonna do. That's my girl, bro. I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
That's it. That's what
Alien
I mean
ain't
by
doing
this.
shit, bro. I don't think
And
Alien's doing nothing in that
she can
situation.
shoot better. Like
I think
And
Alien
you
is.
are
I think him and his
both-
girl both
you're
panicking,
both
both
dead.
fucking dead.
If the girl knows what to do because she has knowledge about the bear approach, where she can
Oh
sing
my
or talk in a
god,
way that makes her
bro.
survive.
This is the thing with X, bro. He always wants to create a fucking scenario to avoid and dodge the initial question, bro. Like, he can't just answer the fucking question straight up, bro. He always has to create a fucking scenario.
I shut the fuck up. I point and I say, you
went to
talk, and then she says, "We don't run from a fucking bear. What do you think you are? You're a gladiator."
Wait,
Motherfucking-
let Tate
from
speak.
the-
What did
from the
Tate say? What did
1000
Tate say?
Gladiator. You're not a gladiator.
Hold up, X. Hold up.
When the bear appears, you don't sit there and argue with your chick saying, "Well, you went to veterinary school, so you're better with bears, so maybe you can sit with the bear."
Yeah, yes, you do.
You're a fucking man.
You're gonna
What
argue?
you're doing is
You see a fucking bear right there?
It goes back to the very beginning of this conversation when I said when I make points and in the internet they try and find little fucking stupid little ways out and bullshit, etc., etc. I was
Yeah.
trying to make a very, very simple meta point that as a man you have a duty to protect your female, and
now
now
it
people are coming
gets
along and saying, no, maybe
bears
you
and
protect her
fucking
better by
600
hiding in the bathroom and
Yeah,
sending
it's
her
just
downstairs with a
stupid.
grenade. That is fucking stupid. You have a duty as a man to protect your female. It is your duty, it is your masculine imperative. All of humanity shows it's true. All of history shows it's true. And for you to sit here and say, if someone breaks into my house, I have no duty at all to protect my woman. If she's scared and crying, I might send her ass down there because I can't shoot. Shows that you have no intrinsic desire to protect or provide or look after that female, which is why you have no frame in your relationship, which is why she obey you. You send her ass to the club to get fucked by somebody.
Tate.
Conversation. I've wasted enough of my life.
No.
Balls. Let me know. But to sit here and talk to a man who thinks he can send his chick downstairs to fucking engage armed men, I know I'm wasting my time.
To be fair,
Damn, you exited? First of all, I want you guys to let me know what you guys thought of this situation down below before I even say anything. Right now, I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to leave in the comments what you guys thoughts on that. Who'd you guys side with? All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X is fucking stupid. So from the very beginning, bro, just on what X said of his job isn't to protect. His job is to survive. It's not to protect whoever he's with, right? And just from that alone, that would have told me there's no fucking point in debating or arguing with this dude, bro. Because we have completely different mindsets. We grew up a whole different type of life. You know what I mean? So I'm not surprised by the shit he said, because it seems like it seems like he didn't have like a masculine figure in his life. And again, I don't know much about his life or really much about him. But bro, there's no point in debating like someone like X debating with someone like Andrew, bro. That shit, you guys will never agree on stuff. And the biggest thing is like, Andrew put a realistic scenario, right? What if someone breaks in? It's just you and your girl. Who's gonna go handle that situation? X couldn't even fucking answer that shit straight up, bro. He had to create all these fucking scenarios that are, like I said, unlikely to happen, bro. He said that his girl could be more trained than him, and if that's the case, then yeah, go ahead. If she can handle that shit, you know what I mean. But you're still gonna try to do like if you have any instinct, right, as a man to protect, you're gonna want to do something at least, right? Try to distract him, figure out what he is. You know, you're gonna try to do something to help. But it seems like he doesn't have that shit at all in him. This shit is almost at 30 minutes, so I only got like 2 more minutes to say before this shit cuts off entirely. So basically, there's no point in debating somebody between Andrew and X. Like I said, I want you guys to leave me down below who'd you side with, and because like I said, everything really depends on the way you grew up, right? The things you experienced, the things you saw. If you had a masculine figure in your life, you're gonna be that type of person when you grow up. When you didn't have that masculine figure, you're gonna be like the person who raised you. You know what I mean? If somebody raised you and they were brave, you know, and they were courageous, you're gonna end up being like them. If you were raised by, like, let's say a single mom, right, you're gonna grow up to have the tendencies of the female. So like I said, there's no right or wrong. This situation is just perspectives, right? From my perspective, from how I grew up, X is completely in the wrong. And like, if you grew up like X, then I understand that someone like me or Andrew would be completely in the wrong. So I understand both sides of it. At the end of the day, none of this shit really matters. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason in debating, bro. Like, I don't see the reason in debating when both parties aren't gonna agree to anything the other party is saying. You know what I mean? But yeah, this shit went on for way longer. I think it was like 2 hour stream that they were just going back and forth. If you guys want me to react to the entire thing, y'all gotta, bro, you gotta show a lot of support in this video, bro, because that shit is long. But hey, I'll do it if you guys want me to. So leave it down below in the comments. That's gonna do it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.